how have you been?
I am great, Manaswita. Hello, how have you been?
Thank you, I've been good. So I wanted this conversation to be a little more personal because, I wanted to kind of know more about Impact Lab from the people who have already experienced it in the classroom itself. So I wanted to ask you, was there something that Impact Lab taught you that you're honestly still trying to work on?
I think that's a great question, first of all. And yes, Impact Lab, I am in fact glad that our college has, sort of starting this year, have imbibed Impact Lab in the curriculum because, I just, to set a context, I'll just tell you what are all the models that we have currently done. So we have done one on active listening, we have done one on leadership, we have done one on drive and learning agility. Right, when you hear these words, you would wonder, you will have something or the other to add on these terms, right? But then when we see these words and when we hear about them or add something, we are not very conscious in terms of when we actually implement them, right? So I think one thing that was a key takeaway, and I'm still trying to practice it every day, is that do not pay much heed on the things that you cannot control. So we have been taught in Impact Lab classes about the circle of influence, wherein some things which are within the influence, that is something you can actually worry about and you can do something about. But some things that are out of control, and we often worry about futuristic scenarios, is something that we shouldn't pay a lot of energy into, right?
Of course.
And I think from other models, so learning agility as well, active listening. So active listening is something that people would say, okay, it's a very common thing, right? One would speak and one would listen, but it's much more than that. It has layers to it, right? For example, when you speak, I do not think of a response and I try to listen to you actually and then have some time with myself and then respond to it. So that's something I have been practicing, and I think, it has been a great experience so far.
Thank you so much for that. I think what you told me Impact Lab wasn't just about activities or the debrief, it was about understanding ourselves better, and I think that landed perfectly.
Yes.
So yeah, I think that was really helpful. Thank you so much for having this conversation.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.